All right, so that brings us to a very important point where knowing how to negotiate total personal responsibility, because that can be daunting, because we think, well, I should get it right, I should be this or I should be that, or, there's a lot of self-judgment comes out of that, and so, it's discipline, it's hard, but no, we've got to drop all of that. It's understanding that, we're putting those principles in a fundamental position, total unconditional acceptance of, and in a relationship, I'm not just learning to accept myself unconditionally, I'm learning to accept you unconditionally, to set you free to be who you are and your own process of learning and growing, which can be different to mine, different timing of things that you're dealing with and understanding. I can't control that. I can only ever invite, encourage, inspire. I can't control. If I try to, that's conflict. And so acceptance is right across the board. And same with total personal responsibility. If I'm going to master my mind, I have to totally own it. But of course, I don't know how to yet. I'm learning. So there's not an expectation about getting it right. All we're doing here is having a go. We leave those principles up there. They're our teacher. We go to them every day to learn something more from the experience that we just had. We have a go at representing those principles to our own mind and to one another as best we can, as best we've grasped them on the day. And that can be not very good at all, but that's going to provide us an experience now that we can accept, and through that acceptance, get into the classroom of that experience and learn from it. It becomes our teacher. That's when things flip from being a problem to an opportunity. Life no longer is happening to us, it's now happening for us. And that's a total shift of consciousness. So it takes time to establish and ground ourselves into that. But once we're there, we're bulletproof. Doesn't mean life isn't going to knock us over, doesn't mean things aren't going to be a challenge, but we've got a process. We know how to be the parent of our mind. We know how to work things out. We go back to our process. We pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, go back to the process and have another go, another go, another go, another go. So in this process, there is no are we there yet? It's open-ended. And when you leave it that way, that's the most efficient way to grow. We're so often trying to fix this thing or grasp at it because we're not realizing that what's motivating, driving that is still fear. We're still trying to get away from it. And when we do that, we miss a whole bunch of stuff. We inevitably fall over ourselves again. Then we've got to go back and pick up what we were trying to escape from. And so this is the way of the tortoise rather than the hare, and the tortoise always wins. Again, like I said, it's the most efficient way because we're slowing down, appreciating the moment, learning to be present, learning to understand that life is happening for us. It's facilitating our awareness now. We're no longer a victim, we're a student of life. And everything begins to look different.